What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. Now, before we get to Henry's interview, this is the Decklist that he used to get a first place and top 8 at 2 different states, and we do talk about both of those too. And as you see, it is a Virizion Genesect deck. That feels so good to say. Virizion Genesect is probably one of my favorite decks ever made. So I'm happy to see that somebody actually won the states with it and wanted to do an interview with it. So congrats to Henry. Thank you so much for doing this. But as you see, I mean, most Virizion Genesect lists are straightforward unless you play like Raichu or stuff like that. But as you see, he went for straight consistency and stuff like that. Some cool cards to note is he played Trump card, which is also, you know, obviously to get back your energies and stuff like that. But he also included 2 head ringers, which we talked about in the video. And I asked him why does he do the switch, like, I mean, that does the switch count on the 2 switch and 1 escape rope, if that makes any sense at all. And of course, I asked about his Genesect, which he's pretty cool in this deck, but you could say that Tool Retriever could be better, but he gives a really good answer why to play Genesect instead. But hopefully you enjoyed the interview, and thanks for watching. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. Today we're doing another States question and Answer video with Henry. I almost said Henry Ross. I mean, I almost said just Ross instead of Henry Ross. But, yeah. So what 2 states do you want to talk about today?
I went to North Carolina states and then Maryland states.
Okay. And which one would you rather talk about first?
I'll talk about North Carolina first.
Okay.
Since I was before.
So how'd you end up doing the Swiss?
It was kind of luckiest part of the tournament. I ended up going 5-2 in Swiss and got a seed. Really lucky, but I thought it was over when I got that second loss, but I ended up getting a seed, and then yeah.
So what were the decks that you played against in Swiss, and did you win or lose against them?
Well, I played Genesect, so and I played against a Kyogre first round, which is a great matchup. Second round, I played against Eviltal without Garbodor. Won that. So I was 2-0. Then I played against a Kyogre again. And I lost to it. Actually, I dead drew twice, but
okay.
That was my first loss. And then I think I played against another I played against the Eviltal Garb. Won that, and then played against a Flareon and lost to that, obviously.
Yeah,
so
true.
And then the last 2, so I thought it was over, and then I played it out in the last 2 rounds. I played against another Kyogre and Genesect Mirror. So there's a lot of Kyogre in that tournament, which was good for me.
Yeah, that's very true. So now you're in the top 8. What did you play against?
Kyogre.
The trend continues.
Yeah, I made like the best meta call. Like I played Kyogre in top 8, and then I won that. That was against Dudzik. I think you interviewed him, but I played against a Toad in top 4. That was also a great matchup. And then in finals, I played against another Toad, but it was Toad Crawdaunt, which was really annoying, and I thought I'd lose, but ended up squeaking it out.
So how did the finals end up happening? Because I know the Crawdaunt does discard your energies and stuff like that.
Yeah, I thought the matchup was gonna go like I Emerald Slash, and even if I have like 3 energies on, he just like double Crawdaunts me and Crushing Hammer heads me, and then the game's like over.
Yeah.
But I thought I had a chance with Trump card, and the fact that I'm playing Genesect and that just destroys Toad in its own. But I was scared because he played 4-4 Crawdaunt. But the way the matchup actually went was that the games went like he dead drew game 1, but like in game 2 I figured out that putting 4 energy on a Virizion was the way to go. And that's how I beat him. But he also flipped like 14 tails out of like 17. It was insane.
Holy cow.
He got really unlucky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all it takes to win, though.
Yeah.
So congratulations on winning, sir. It's very nice.
Yeah, thank you.
So next weekend you go to another state, and where was that again?
Maryland.
Okay. So how'd you play the same deck there too?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, are you good?
No, go ahead.
Okay.
What were you gonna ask?
I was gonna ask, how did you end up doing a Swiss?
All right. This tournament was kind of flipped. I was actually top seed, and then lost in top 8. But yeah, I went 6-1 in Swiss and was top seed.
And what did you play against in Swiss, just like last time?
Round 1 I played against Flareon, which sucked. So I lost that round. Round 2 I played against the Genesect Raichu. I play Headringers in my list, by the way, which are really helpful in the mirror, obviously, if you can get them out early.
Mm-hmm.
And I won that matchup. What I played against? I think I played against a Groudon, which is a good matchup. I won that round. Played against, I think, a Donphan.
Mm-hmm.
It was, our game 1 was like 40 minutes. It was really crazy. But I ended up, he prizes his rope, and which won me the game. And then game 2, I didn't think we were going to finish, but we ended up finishing, but I actually won that game because I was drawing really well and hitting plasmas when I needed them. And then the next round, I played against a really tanky Veltal deck that played like Eviolites, Jinx. It was crazy.
Yeah.
And he also played Jamming Nuts, which was really annoying. And so I beat that. And then I played against Florges Fairies round with Jamming Nuts the last round. And I was playing on IDing, but he was he couldn't ID because he was 4-1-1 already.
Oh, okay.
So I played it out and I won those games.
Okay. So now you're top 8, but you already said that you're lost, but what did you play against and how did it go out?
I played against a Donphan. Game 1, he kind of rolled me. He was drawing well, I was drawing bad.
Mm-hmm.
I started Jirachi or something. That was that game. Game 2 was close, and I ended up winning. Enhanced hammers are good, plasmas are good, Deoxys is good. You just draw them when you need them, and that's how you win the matchup. And then till game 3, he was dead drawing. And I was like, okay, I can win this.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, he tapped that Karina, played it. He was dead drawing for like the first 3 turns while I was like powered up 2 Genesects or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like top decking, and then till game 3 I didn't realize, but he played a Silent Lab in his list, and he played it down, like attacked, and then it was just over. I couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
Because I was like holding a Jirachi and I couldn't play it, so then I just started dead drawing, and I don't play Counter Stadium, so
okay.
I
Well,
lost that game.
still top 8, and then winning is pretty nice. So
Yeah, it was.
congratulations. So, alright, we'll talk about your list some. So you talked about Headringers somewhat for the mirror, but is there any other matchups you wanted to use the Headringers for?
It's good. It's really good if you already beat Toad, but it's good if you can get it turn 1 against that.
Mm-hmm.
It's also really good against Yveltal, because what they do is if you can get that on the Yveltal, it makes it so if they want to Evil Ball, they have to like devote. Like, they can't Y-Cyclone with a Dark and a DCE. They have to Evil Ball it, which devotes like all their energy per turn to that, and they can't conserve energy.
Mm-hmm.
And if you can G-Booster that one Evil Tall with all the energy, it gets rid of all the energy, which puts you in the lead a lot.
Okay, yeah, that's true. So,
yeah, that's about it.
okay. So, why did you not play any Lysanders in your list?
The list is like really tight with Headringers and Enhanced Hammers. It was really between Lysander and like the one of my 1-0 supporters, and I just felt like, I don't know. I had played it for a long time. I just took it out. It was like, you don't need it. It's not one of those cards that you absolutely need. It's just like really helpful, but I don't really know. I just didn't play it.
Okay. So, why did you decide to go with the Genesect?
I actually didn't have that in my list till my friend Jimmy told me to put it in. It ended up being really helpful. Because I played against a lot of decks that played jamming net or headringer, and just getting rid of those. Of course, of course, I'd like to have like Tool Retriever because it's not a supporter, but you can play that through Toad.
True.
And then I never used it to get rid of energy. Just the tools.
Okay. So more kind of like for your sake than doing against your opponent.
Yeah.
Okay. So, why did you decide to switch? Like, you have 2 switch and 1 escape, or why did you decide to do that instead of like 1 switch or all switch or something like that?
Yeah, originally I had 2 escape rope, 2 switch for like really consistent. 2 switch, like rope is just like sometimes like it can be bad if that like you don't want to rope something. Like, let's say they have, like, a Fanfi and then a Robo-Sub. You don't really... You'd rather, like, attack into the Fanfi instead of hitting the Robo-Sub.
That's true.
But, I mean, I don't know. 2 escape rope, 1 switch just seems kind of ugly, so 2 switch and 1 rope was the best call, I guess.
Okay. Now, you played with the Deoxys. What kind of math did it work out with?
Don Fan definitely was the main reason, but it's you can also mix a Seek G Booster and Megametric. There's that. There's some. Oh, you can also one-shot Baby Veltals with a Muscle Band or any other 130 HP Pokemon. It's really nice.
That's true.
And there's probably some other like cute math it does, but. Those are the main things I used it for.
Okay. So, why did you decide to play this deck overall?
Because I hate Hypnotoxic Laser. I've lost so many, got grinched out of so many turns because of that card. And, like, whenever I play this deck, I always seem to, like, not do well. I don't know, I just love this deck so much. It's so consistent. There's so many, like no special conditions. It has a built-in catcher effect. It's just, like, the deck has always been good at Worlds for sake. Like, that's about it.
Okay. I totally drew blank. Okay, I know what I was going to ask. So, how many championship points are you at currently right now?
I believe 399.
399. Okay, it's very nice. So, are you going to go to any states this weekend coming up?
Yeah, I'm going to Virginia States, actually.
Okay.
So, not that far away.
Alright. So, are you going to stick with VG, or is there any more decks that are piquing your interest right now?
I really want to play Kyogre. Like, that deck's so much fun for me. I'll probably stick with the VG. Unless some of my friends come up with another deck or convince me to play something else. I'll probably just stick with VG again.
Yeah, true. Now, is there any changes you might make, or you think the list is like pretty good as it is?
Actually, I'm working on taking out the 2 headringers. Because I want to see if I can actually beat Flareon by playing a Plasma Frigate. So they don't have weakness. So, but I don't know if that'll actually do anything. I don't know. I might just add in 2 consistency cards just for that. Yeah, that's the only change I really can see.
Okay. Now, besides Flareon, what do you think is the deck's worst matchup?
Night March.
Night March.
I think Night March might even be worse than Flareon because it's really consistent.
That's true.
Alright. Yeah. I think those are the only 2 like auto loss matchups, really.
Now, I know people used to play like Super Potions and the Pokemon Center Lady and stuff like that. Do you think the deck needs any healing cards? Or do you think it's good as it is?
No, I think it's fine, really. I used to, like, at Houston Regionals in the fall, we played 1 Jinx in our list, and that was for the mirror, actually. it made it so they can't Emerald Slash and hit you with Mega Cannon, or they needed like 2 muscle bands to do it instead of just 1. And that was really good, but other than that, I don't think you really need any healing cards.
Okay. Well, do you want to give any shout-outs to anybody or anything?
I'll give a shout-out to Goon Squad. It's my team.
Okay.
That's about it, really.
Alright, man. Well, thank you so much for doing this, and good luck at States this weekend.
Thanks, you too.
Alrighty, bye.
See ya.